Hello everyone, welcome to Genic Education. So the next question number 3 in the G score series is related to the potential and the charge. Potential and the charge, right? So it is purely compatible with the GATE examination, right? So these kind of questions will be asked in the GATE examination. Okay, you cannot expect the level beyond this, right? So these are mostly compatible and expected questions, right? So these kind of questions will be asked in the examination, right? So read this question. So in the free space, the potential field V is given. V is equals to x square by into z plus 3 volt. Then find the charge within the cube 0 less than x less than 0 less than x comma y comma z less than or equals to 1, right? So you have to find the potential. See, you have to find the charge within the cube. So which kind of cube it is? Cube means x is in between 0 and 1, y is in between 0 and 1, z is in between 0 and 1. That means the cube is a closed surface, right? So the given surface is a closed surface. It is a closed surface. So what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the charge within the closed surface. That means the charge enclosed in the closed surface. The charge enclosed in the closed surface. So when we are calculating the charge enclosed in the closed surface, so which kind of law we have to use? We have to use the Gauss law. So what is the Gauss law? So from the Gauss law, so what is Gauss law? Gauss law is saying that, okay, Gauss law is saying that, so the charge enclosed is equals to Q enclosed. Q enclosed is equals to closed integral d bar dot ds. Okay, closed integral d bar dot ds. Right? So to find the charge enclosed in any closed surface, okay, you have to find the electric flux density. But just we are having a potential function. Okay, just we are having a potential function. Okay, so electric flux density is there. If the electric flux density is there, you can also find the electric field intensity. If you know the electric field intensity, okay, if you know the electric field intensity, you can find the electric flux density. Okay, electric flux density. So you have to find the C. Q enclosed is equals to closed integral d bar dot ds. Right? To find D, you should know the electric field intensity. Okay, to calculate the electric field intensity, we should know the potential. Okay, so there is a relation between potential and the electric field intensity, right? So if you know the potential function, you can happily find the electric field intensity. From there you will get the electric flux density, right? So happily you can obtain whatever the quantity you require, right? So this is the thing. Now if I use further the Gauss law, so what it is actually? So this is a closed surface integral can be converted into volume integral. So what is that volume integral? It is del dot d dv. Okay, volume integral of del dot d bar into dv. So I can also write it is volume integral of, it is rho v dv. Volume integral of rho v dv. Right? So this is the thing. So you have to calculate the rho v. You have to calculate rho v. So how can you calculate this rho v? Right? Or otherwise, how can you calculate the electric field intensity? Any of these ways you can find it. Right? So now what is potential? V is given. What is V? V is equals to x square by z plus 3. Okay, this is the potential function. So from this potential, so what will be the electric field intensity? The electric field intensity E is equals to minus gradient of V. Minus gradient of V. Right? So what is minus gradient of V? This is minus of dou V by dou x ax plus dou V by dou y ky plus dou V by dou z z. So this is the expression of the gradient in Cartesian system. Suppose if the given potential function is given in Cartesian, cylindrical or spherical, then this will not be the expression for the gradient, right? Now if you simply write the partial derivatives, so here minus of dou v by dou x. Now if you partially differentiate this, you will get it is 2x by z plus 3 ax plus dou v by dou y means x square into z plus 3 ky plus dou v by dou z. So dou v by dou z means, so here x square y into z plus x square y into 3. So here you will get x square y a z. Okay. So this is the electric field intensity, right? So this is the electric field intensity. This is the electric field intensity E bar, right? So now, so from this, how can you get the electric flux density? Electric flux density, you will get the electric flux density D bar is equals to, you will get the electric flux density D bar is equals to epsilon naught into E. Why epsilon naught? Epsilon naught because it is given in the free space. It is given that it is a free space. So you can write epsilon naught. Otherwise, if there is any other medium is given, you should write the epsilon r value also, right? Epsilon naught, epsilon naught. But here it is epsilon naught. So now, how much you will get? Here you will get minus epsilon naught into it is 2xy into z plus 3 ax plus x square z plus 3 ky plus x square y kz square by az. This is d bar. Now how can I get rho v? Rho v is equals to volume charge density. This will be del dot d. Okay, del dot d. Now how can I get the divergence of this vector? So del dot d means what? Divergence of this vector d bar. So this is one vector, right? So how can I get the divergence? So here it will be, if I take the minus epsilon naught outside, okay, it is a constant. So here it will be dou by dou x of this one, dou by dou x of 2xy z plus 3, okay, plus dou by dou y of x square into z plus 3 plus dou by dou z of x square y. So this is a rho v, right? Now if you simplify, how I will get? So rho v is equals to, is it visible here? So here rho v is equals to how much I will get? So this will be minus epsilon naught into dou by dou x. Dou by dou x, it will be, how much it will be? It will be 2y into z plus 3, 2y into z plus 3, right? So dou by dou y of this one, it will be 0. Dou by dou z of this one will be 0. So finally you will get this. So rho v is equals to minus epsilon naught 2y into z plus 3, right? So this is the volume charge density. It will be the volume charge density. Now what will be the Q enclosed? You want to write the Q enclosed, and this will be equals to integral of rho v dv. So rho v is this one, means minus epsilon naught into 2y into z plus 3, 2y into z plus 3 into dv. dv means dx, dy, dz in the Cartesian system. So here x is equals to 0 to 1, here y is equals to 0 to 1, and z is equals to 0 to 1. Okay. Now if you simplify this, right? Now simplify this. So this is the Q enclosed, right? So now Q enclosed is equals to, visible? Yes. Q enclosed is equals to, so here minus epsilon naught is z is equals to 0 to 1, okay. Here it is y is equals to 0 to 1, here x is equals to 0 to 1, here it will be 2y z plus 2y z plus 6y is dx by dz, dx dy dz. Now Now you simplify this, how will you get? Now simplify this. So here it will be minus epsilon naught. Okay. So if you differentiate this with respect to x, with respect to y, and with respect to z, so how much I will get? I will get this 2 into, here we get 2 into this y square by 2, this z square by 2, okay, into x, right? Y square by 2, z square by 2 into x. It is 0 to 1, 0 to 1, right? X means it is also 0 to 1, right? Plus 6 y, plus 6y means it is 2y square by 2, okay, and x and y, z, okay. Just simplify this 0 to 1 and 0 to 1, right? So this is into epsilon minus epsilon naught. So if you cancel this one, how much you will get? It is 1 into 1 by 2, okay, into 1 to 1 plus 6 by 2 to 1 to 1, okay. It is minus epsilon naught, right? So finally how much I will get? So here you will get it is minus epsilon naught into it is 1 by 2 plus 6 by 2, 1 by 2 plus 6 by 2, it will be 7 by 2, right? Just I am simplifying this. So finally how much I will get? So here minus 7 by 2 epsilon naught is the charge enclosed, okay, charge enclosed in the given cube. So if you simplify this, so you can also further simplify. So this is q enclosed is equals to minus 7 by 2 into, so what is epsilon naught? Epsilon naught will be minus 10 power minus 19, sorry, 10 power minus 9 divided by 36 pi, okay. Now if you simplify this, the final answer will be, right? Now if you simplify this, the final answer will be is 30.95 nanocoulombs. It is minus 30.95 nanocoulombs, right? So this is the final answer, right? So this is the final answer. So you can use any of these methods to simplify that, right? So this is the final answer, right? So what we used in this question? So we used in this question the Gauss law, okay. So how to relate the potential with the charge, okay. There is one more expression, V is equals to Q divided by 4 pi epsilon R, okay. You cannot use that formula, because it is not because of the point charge, right? So one closed cube is given, or closed surface is given, right? So you cannot expect it is due to the point charge only, you cannot expect the potential is due to the point charge only, okay. It is definitely, it is not because of the point charge, because it is not as a function of 1 by r, okay. If the V is inversely proportional to distance, then that will be belonging to the potential, that potential belonging to the point charge, already we know. So you cannot use V is equals to Q divided by 4 pi epsilon R, okay. You cannot use this formula to calculate Q, because V here, V is function of, V is inversely proportional to 1 by R, V is inversely proportional to 1 by R, but if you observe this, V is not a inversely proportional to the distance, right? It is not at all inversely proportional to the distance, so that means it is not because of the point charge, okay. So the best possible way, the best method we have to use, that is the Gauss law, because we have to calculate the charge within the cube, means within the closed surface. So you cannot use this relation, the simplest way and the best way is the Gauss law, right? The one more important thing you must observe, that is how to get the electric field intensity from the potential, right? So the negative potential gradient of that the negative potential gradient is nothing but the electric field intensity. From that you will get electric flux density. From that you can also find the charge density, volume charge. Finally, you will get the charge enclosed within that closed tube, right? Closed surface. Thank you very much. We will come with the next question. The next